say it's important to recognize, and in British Columbia it's important to recognize, that the environment isn't disconnected from other issues, but it's an essential part of it. We can't talk about the economy without talking about the environment. We can't talk about important measures and important possible economic development opportunities, such as LNG and others, without ensuring that we meet our responsibilities to the future with respect to the environment. We are going to, as a government, reject the current approach of the current government, which has been essentially on the issue of carbon in government, to make public institutions such as hospitals, post-secondary institutions pay to support polluters in the private sector. The Pacific Carbon Trust has been an organization that's been under review almost since it started. We would disband the Pacific Carbon Trust, put its responsibilities for monitoring under the Climate Action Secretariat, and ensure that when we ask hospitals and post-secondary institutions and other public institutions to contribute, that the money goes to other public institutions. It doesn't make sense at a time when Royal Inland Hospital is starved for resources to take some of those resources and hand them off to polluters. We need to take action to ensure a low-carbon government, but the resources should be freed up and reinvested in those hospitals, in those schools, in those post-secondary institutions, and that's what we will do. Secondly, and importantly, all of you know that since the carbon tax has been in place, not one penny of that tax has gone for environmental measures, for green measures, such as transit. Not a penny. That will change if the NDP comes to government. In our plan, we've laid out over the next 3 years an investment of $30, $40, and $50 million that would go primarily from the carbon tax, that would go primarily to support transit around British Columbia and other green initiatives in communities that don't have transit systems. That plan will ensure that the carbon tax will be used to do what we all want, which is to reduce emissions and help us meet our climate change goals.